working tremendously hard and by having the resilience to set high goals and reach for the stars. She tutors other students on Montecum in Spanish and math through the National Honor Society.
Laura Burdett, a student at Lloyd C. Byrd High School, has served in leadership roles for the Key Club, the Ultimate Frisbee team, the sophomore class, helped organize a Special Olympics, and is a board member of the Student Leadership Board.
Jonathan Crew, a student at Lloyd C. Byrd High School, has been a leader at school and in the community. When a need presents itself, Jonathan looks at the need critically and creates a plan to resolve the problem.
Austin Crouch, a student at Clover Hill High School, has a positive disposition, operates with integrity, and never has a bad word to say about anyone. Last year, Austin returned to Carver Middle School and built a much-needed storage shed.
Kyrie Ford, a student at Clover Hill High School, helped several 9th grade students transition from middle school to high school. Kyrie has participated in numerous scouting events and has earned life rank and is pursuing Eagle Scout rank.
Gianna Franco, a student at Robius Middle School, has worked with Caritas for 3 years at St. Edward's Church, supported young readers at the Leaping Literacy Camp in Maine, and participated in Relay for Life.
Madeline Henry, a student at Lloyd C. Byrd High School, effectively planned and managed a Special Olympics event. She helped organize and implement the Trick or Track event held during halftime of a football game on Halloween.
Skylar Hicks, a student at Midlothian High School, shows others how to be courageous by demonstrating compassion and offering help. Skylar plans to follow her dreams and aspirations of becoming a special education teacher.
Brooklyn Hopkins, a student at Carver Middle School, has helped comfort a family that experienced a family member's illness and death. She has supported a variety of organizations, including Autism Awareness, Special Olympics, Cancer Awareness, and the National Alliance on Mental Illness.
Jasmine Jackson, a student at Meadowbrook High School, is a mega mentor where she helps younger students with academic and personal problems. She is a member of the National Beta Club and recently donated toys to the Richmond Children's Hospital.
Leah Jenkins, a student at Matoka High School, volunteers with Inspiring Strides at the Chesterfield Food Bank, Chesterfield Colonial Heights Alliance for Social Ministry, and has raised funds for the Chesterfield Crisis Pregnancy Research.
Rufus Kearse is a student at Lloyd C. Byrd High School, has helped plan and manage a Special Olympics event, helped manage multiple blood drives, supports Skyhawks to the Rescue, and helped run a toy drive for students in South Carolina.
Jonas Key, a student at Lloyd C. Byrd High School, serves on the Student Leadership Board and has helped Byrd High School become a more service-driven institution. He helped organize a track or treat event and was part of the group that planned the Special Olympics for the school system.
Aiden Maggie, a student at Robius Middle School, went to Kentucky with his church to rebuild houses for the homeless and less fortunate, raise money for malaria victims, and rake leaves for family of cancer victims through Connor's Heroes.
Eleanor Martin, a student at Robius Middle School, served on the planning committee for activities and donations to support Relay for Life and volunteers for CARITAS, a program that helps provide housing and food for the homeless. Eleanor was a winner of the prestigious RAIN Award.
Ryan Mathis, a student at Manchester High School, helps students with severe intellectual disabilities with a variety of tasks, including using Chromebooks, playing age-appropriate games, going to lockers, and getting on the bus to go home.
A student at Meadowbrook High School, participates in the National Honor Society, the Interact Club and Family, Career and Community Leaders America. She wishes to pursue a degree to become a pediatrician.
Alyssa Miller, a student at Swift Creek Middle School, was instrumental in bringing the Sparkle Effect to Swift Creek. Sparkle Effect is a national organization whose mission is to create school-based cheerleading and dance teams that include students with and without disabilities.
Zach Overstreet, a student at Robius Middle School, has raised $500 for the Massey Cancer Center and $1,000 for Relay for Life. Volunteers for FC Richmond U4 Soccer, packed care packages for Caritas, and delivered quinceañeras to seniors at St. Edward's Church.
Kelly Riley, a student at Monacan High School, participated in a week-long James River expedition and traveled to Costa Rica with students from other schools to learn more about protecting natural resources, and is a leader in the National Honor Society and the Ecology Club.
Taylor Rice, a student at Monacan High School, mentors freshmen, served as captain on the field hockey team, and is president of the National Honor Society. She also serves as a volunteer at Johnston Willis Hospital in the Cancer Center.
Maria Scarpa, a student at Midlothian High School, participates in plays, retreats, and various weekly activities for her youth group. She is involved with the Latin Club, the Virginia Junior Classical League, the World Language Honor Society, National Honor Society, SCA, and Trojans for Tomorrow.
Jasmine Taylor, a student at James River High School, volunteers at Virginia Supportive Housing, Special Olympics, Partnership for Families, the Fan-Free Clinic, and Family Lifeline. She was part of a 9-day mission trip to Costa Rica to build basketball courts for low-income children.
Austin Van Horn, a student at Midlothian High School, is a mentor sharing his experiences with younger students. As a member of Trojans for Tomorrow, he has ensured that every student receives something to brighten their day.
Charlie Verbeek, a student at Robius Middle School, volunteers for Connor's Heroes, participating in all fundraisers to support his friends, bringing in thousands of dollars for children with cancer.
Jasmine Zenadine, a student at Meadowbrook High School, organized her classmates to establish a peer-leading tutoring program. Students with strengths in various subjects make themselves available to help others on Saturday mornings.
Hi, good evening. I'm Lainey Hull, and John Dunford and I will be introducing the winners. As you can see from all the young people that have been recognized so far, the selection committee was faced with many difficult decisions. When considering the nomination categories used to select the Outstanding Youth Award recipients, which are courage, compassion, service, and leadership, the committee felt that there were few young people that distinguished themselves in these categories. As we call your name, please return to the stage and please stay after accepting your award. The selection committee identified a young person who distinguished herself for her extraordinary courage. Kayla Armstrong, a student at Monacan High School, has overcome personal challenges. She has a tremendous work ethic and has set herself high goals and reached for the stars. Kayla is academically successful and has been awarded prizes in every discipline throughout her high school career. Recently, receiving the Comcast Leadership Award from Monacan, she passes on her strong spirit, by volunteering as a swim teacher at the YMCA in the summer, and tutors other students in Monacan in Spanish and math through National Honor Society. Kayla plans to become a teacher and continue to share the wealth that she has received.
The selection committee identified a young person who distinguished himself for his extraordinary compassion. Ryan Mathis, if you would please come up. A student at Manchester High School helps in a class for students with severe intellectual disabilities. He helps with a variety of tasks, including using Chromebooks, playing age-appropriate games, going to lockers, and getting on the bus to go home. Each day, students from the class ask if Ryan is coming to see them. One student repeats the question many times through the day, and at the end of the day, when Ryan walks to the door, her face lights up and she starts clapping and jumping up and down. His teacher described her response to Ryan as it was like the Beatles have landed in America for the first time. Ryan gets a huge grin on his face, revealing that he is also happy to see her and the rest of the students. Ryan demonstrates compassion and maturity well beyond his years, and the compassion that Ryan shows my students shows maturity well beyond his years. He sees beyond their disabilities to what they are capable of achieving if given a chance. He is the true definition of a friend.
The selection committee identified a young person who distinguished himself for his extraordinary service. Thomas Riley, a student in the CBG program at Robius Middle School. Thomas Riley? No? Not here? Okay. The selection committee has identified another young person who distinguished herself. Okay, excuse me. I will continue with Riley's biography. He is from the CBG program at Robius Middle School, and he belongs to SKIP, a Greater Richmond Area Youth Service Program. Thomas helped clean and organize the downtown Y, weeded inner-city gardens, and built public tables, chairs, and playgrounds for the Richmond Community Tool Bank. Thomas organized Christmas donations at the North Richmond Community Center, collected canned goods for Meals on Wheels, and participated in Relay for Life. He rallied his classmates to write letters and send cards to a World War II veteran who is recovering from a stroke at a Veterans Hospital.
The selection committee identified another young person who distinguished herself for her extraordinary leadership. Taylor Rice, if you please come to the stage. A student in the Humanities Center at Monacan High School is a leader with integrity and character. Taylor leads by example. If there is something that needs to be done, she does it without fanfare. Whether she is mentoring freshmen, serving as captain of the field hockey team, or presiding at a National Honor Society meeting, Taylor is adept at connecting with people. Taylor worked tirelessly to bring lacrosse to Monacan in 2014. In addition, Taylor works with the Student Leadership Council to encourage freshmen as they make their transition to high school. Taylor also serves as a volunteer at Johnson Willis Hospital in the Cancer Center. No matter what her role is, she's there to help, making life better for all.
The selection committee identified another young person who distinguished himself for his courage, compassion, service, and extraordinary leadership. Jonas Key, if you please. He is a student at L.C. Bird High School, serves on a student leadership board, and has helped L.C. Bird become a more service-driven school. Through his membership in various clubs and organizations, he has mobilized his peers to collect toys for students in South Carolina after recent flooding, helped organize a track-or-treat event for neighborhood children at a football game, and was part of a group that planned the Special Olympics event for the school system, and worked with groups to collect food for the Skyhawks to rescue the food pantry. Jonas has worked continuously to build school spirit and attends numerous games and matches in support of his fellow student athletes. Jonas is a student athlete who is dedicated to his studies and his sport, but still finds time to give to the greater community.
And if you would please join me in a round of applause for all these remarkable people. The winners may return to their seats. We'd like to say thank you all for your service to the community, and your positive attitude and commitment to others is something that we all appreciate. And it is now my pleasure to introduce Taylon Clark, who will share some closing remarks.
Good evening. In closing to our program, we would like to share some final comments with you all. First, thanks again to all sponsors of the 33rd Annual Outstanding Youth Awards program. It takes tremendous dedication and hard work of these individuals to make this evening special. The ongoing support of the Midlothian Chesterfield Kiwanis Club and their commitment to the young people of Chesterfield County is greatly appreciated.
Our citizen board is a dedicated group of individuals who work together all year to help make Chesterfield County a first choice community. Would the members of the Youth Service Citizen Board please stand? Have some people in the back.
We appreciate the support and leadership provided by the staff of Youth Planning and Development. Their efforts help make this event a success. Thank you.
And congratulations once again to all of our award recipients and nominees. Thank you for making this evening possible through your service to our community. And thanks to each of our guests for being a part of this uplifting evening.
We would also like to thank Woody Coates for videotaping this event and Comcast Cable for airing the event periodically in the weeks to come.
And a special thanks to Mary Vincent Ness, the Facility Conference Center Coordinator.
Before the award recipients leave the room, we ask that our Youth Award recipients, the Adult Award recipients, and Mr. Camden please come to the front of the stage for pictures.
And everyone else, please join us in the reception in the lobby, please. And thank you all for attending this event tonight, and take care.